हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है आपका इस नई लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तो आज हम खेलने वाले हैं फाइनल आईपीएल का और बेंगलोर हमारी होम टीम। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। फाइनल मैच। टिम डेविड को हम सब्स्टिट्यूट में रखेंगे। तो चलिए शुरू करेंगे हम अभी।
Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Punjab Kings. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The right call here, I'd say.
तो पंजाब किंग्स ने बॉलिंग चुनी है, हम बैटिंग करेंगे।
As the players take the field, we're in the final stages of the competition and both teams will be looking to finish off strongly. Some key players are in great form tonight with both bat and ball. I expect more big scores today. The crowd, it's pumped up for this match as well.
अच्छा आने वाला है ये मैच।
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some
देखते हैं
movement.
और खेलने
You're
में।
going to have to be wary of that. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
पहली गेंद शॉट अर्शदीप सिंह द्वारा। और जो स्विंग हुआ
Terrible shot.
बाहर की तरफ। एक की मिलेगा सोल्ट को रन। प्रेशर में होंगे, फाइनल मैच है, बड़ा स्कोर चाहिए। और ये गलत शॉट खेला, हेलमेट पे बॉल लगा। 140 ओवर दी गई अंपायर द्वारा। ये शॉट अच्छा लगा है, 4 रन मिलेंगे।
You can't
बहुत
fault
ही
the
बढ़िया
bowling.
टाइमिंग।
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing
पहले
that.
रन आते हुए कोहली के बल्ले से।
Australians, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
वो 4 रन से खोला खाता।
Couldn't get it through the field.
स्लोअर गेंद डाली थी।
6 runs added there. Bangalore are 6 for none. Thakur, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
6 रन आए पहले ओवर से।
Got that away nicely.
बहुत ही बढ़िया टाइमिंग हुआ है, 2 रन निकाल लिए।
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field.
बाल बाल बचे वहाँ पे, रिस्क लिया था, रन नहीं था वहाँ पे। एक रन में लगा। विराट कोहली होंगे फिर से स्ट्राइक पे।
Was quick onto that in the infield. Trouble! Oh, simple run out. That's out.
बहुत बड़ा झटका। थ्रो किसी कहीं और किया था और बॉल कहीं थ्रो कहीं और गया।
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
ये अभी आउट हैं, दोनों ओपनर खो चुके हैं हम।
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Gone, great catch.
यह हो क्या रहा है, सीधा
Simple as you
सिंपल
like.
कैच दे
Batting
दिया।
bothered to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. TATA ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
एक रन मिलेगा। वहाँ पे तैनात थे फील्डर।
Nearly gets the
मुझे
edge.
बीट किया।
Singh with a great delivery there.
वाइड गेंद दिया अंपायर ने। दो रन के लिए जा रहे थे लेकिन वापस भेजा लिविंगस्टन ने।
Doesn't beat the infield.
पंजाब पूरा फाइनल की तरह खेल रहा है मैच। और ये नो
Overstepping.
बॉल
Just a little too eager on that delivery.
फ्री हिट होगा अगला गेंद, उसका फायदा उठाएंगे हम।
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
कोई फायदा नहीं उठा पाए
6 runs added in that
फ्री
over.
हिट का।
Bangalore 16 for 3. Thakur from the grandstand end.
ठाकुर ने बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर डाला था पहला।
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you
4 रन
sometimes just
मिलेंगे।
have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot
पाटीदार
early,
बहुत ही
well
बढ़िया फॉर्म में
timed,
है।
and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
बढ़िया
Can't get that
टाइमिंग,
outside the
लेकिन
ring
सीधा
field.
फील्डर के हाथ में। एक ही रन मिलेगा।
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
24 गेंदों में 24 रन, 25 गेंदों में अभी 25 रन हुए हैं।
Great shot through the gap.
That was a solid
बहुत ही
shot.
अच्छे से
Really well
बापा
played. Ball was dropped just a
शॉट
little
लगाया,
shorter.
4 रन
A
पाए।
great shot off the back foot. How will he reply?
अच्छा टाइम हुआ है,
Ticking the
2 ही
scoreboard
रन
over
मिले।
really nicely at the moment. Off the middle of the bat.
और जब बड़े शॉट के लिए
That was a
गए
boundary the moment the ball left the
पूरे
bat.
6 रन
Can't
मिलेंगे,
time that any better.
4 रन
Perfection.
हैं।
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
और जो 2 रन प्राप्त किए। तेरह 13 रन आ चुके हैं अभी इस ओवर में।
Nice shot, straight gully. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming in.
चहल को बुलाया गया है। वो लिविंगस्टन के सामने
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring.
बच गए वहाँ पे।
Too good. That is huge.
That's
और
just a
जो सिक्स
textbook
लगा दिया
six.
है।
Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. They've gone up here.
नॉट आउट है, बिल्कुल ही लेग साइड की तरफ जा रही है गेंद। एक रन मिलेगा, गैप में खेला था। पाटीदार होंगे स्ट्राइक पे, जो कि स्पिन बहुत ही अच्छा खेलते हैं। सिलेक्शन गलत हुआ था, टाइमिंग तो बढ़िया था।
End of the over. Bangalore 45 for 3.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Graham, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
मुझे
Really
वाइड
wound up
गेंद
for
होगी।
that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
शॉर्ट गेंद कर रहे हैं।
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not
4
think
रन
anyone's
मिले।
going to stop that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot there.
Just
बहुत ही
sheer
बढ़िया
power off
6 रन
that
मिलेंगे
foot.
इस बार,
Don't need to worry about running.
नहीं 4 ही मिलेंगे।
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
और जो रन आउट हो गए हैं, बहुत ही बड़ा झटका। ये क्या हो गया?
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Someone different now to bowl
आरसीबी को
brings a
अभी
different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Eleven runs at it there. Bangalore 56 for 4.
They've got
मार्को
busy
जेनसन
working the
आए
ball
हैं।
around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
बाल बाल बचे वहाँ पे, अपील नहीं की, लगवाई के रन मिले।
Wow, that's missed a lot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4
You
रन
just
मिले
can't hit it
जितेश
any
शर्मा
better
के
than
बल्ले
that.
से।
Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. smacks that away through the gap.
4 रन मिलेंगे शॉर्ट पिच
Showed good
गेंदबाजी की थी
composure to wait on that slower ball and find
जितेश
room
को।
to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over, 10 off it. Bangalore, a 66 for 4. Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs to be on target.
पहुंच गए हैं। खराब बॉलिंग, क्या बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं।
That looks gone.
सभी तो रन आउट ही हो रहे हैं।
Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
जे आउट।
Great commitment.
नॉट
Massive
आउट
appeal.
हैं।
Might have just been missing though. Three runs added in that over. Bangalore, 69
3
for
ही
5.
रन आए पिछला ओवर से।
Jansen from the grandstand end.
बिल्कुल ही बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग, क्या बात है। पंजाब के द्वारा वाह वाह वाह, टेक के भाव।
Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Power and precision in that shot.
बैटिंग ऑर्डर को भी ध्यान में रखना पड़ता है, यह भी बहुत ही नाइंसाफ़ी होती है।
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. No, terrible shot. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
ओह, क्या बॉल डाल रहे हैं यार प्रीत बरार।
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
एक ही रन मिलेगा।
Graham, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Cuts that off well in the infield. Bangalore weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Beautiful catch.
मेरे
Oh,
को एक और
wow.
फाइनल
Brilliant
खेलना पड़ेगा,
reactions
पता
and what
नहीं।
a catch.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Sharma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
त्रिनुंता
Misses everything. Trouble.
फिर से खेलेंगे हम फाइनल। आरसीबी को ही जिताना है।
A great victory, extremely close, right to the end.
तो हम फाइनल
Hello
खेलने
and
वाले
welcome,
हैं।
one and all. We're here at the Inderjit Singh.
बैट ही करेंगे हम।
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
We're almost ready for this match to get underway. It's late in the season and both teams will be desperate for a win. The pitch looks good. The crowd has arrived and it's near capacity. Can't wait for the action to begin.
100 रन में लेंगे। डे मैच है।
Goes over the top with that shot.
एक और 2 रन।
Good shot, a beauty.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Eight runs out of there. Bangalore are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Can't hit the ball much
4
better
रन
than that. Timed it
कोहली
to
केवल से
perfection.
आते हुए पहले 4 रन।
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. Square cut, finds point, no run.
कट लगाया, एक ही रन पाया, कोई रन नहीं पाया, सॉरी।
Nice shot, straight gully. Coley waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
It didn't
इस
time
बार
that at
शुरुआत
all,
अच्छी
but
हुई है,
managed to get it away to
चहल
ground.
को इसीलिए बुलाया
8
गया
runs
है।
added in that over. Bangalore, 16 for none. Going with spin now. Straight drive,
Catch.
mid-off, cut that one off. Out, caught. Out.
साल्ट को जाना
Nicely
पड़ेगा,
done by the keeper.
What a crucial breakthrough
पढ़
this
कर
is.
आए हैं,
Excellent bowling.
इसीलिए
Avoided
चहल को लाया
key
गया था।
wickets cheaply.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Might look to go big again here.
The bowler looks really confident. TATA in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
पिचिंग आउटसाइड ऑफ है,
Was there a
आउटसाइड
bounce
लेग।
on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
अंपायर को डिसीजन बदलना पड़ा।
Challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident they're going to get a second chance. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball.
एक विकेट मिला, लेकिन इस ओवर में रन्स भी लुटाए और चहल ने।
Bangalore, 28 for 1.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
एक ही रन मिलेगा, अच्छे से कलेक्ट किया गेंद को।
Nearly gets the edge. Thakur with a great delivery there.
बहुत ही बढ़िया थिंकिंग।
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
देखा कहीं और निशाना कहीं पे और, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना।
beats the field with a great shot. Five runs in that over. Bangalore 33 for 1. Doesn't beat the infield. No, terrible shot. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
अच्छा हुआ अंपायर ने नहीं दिया, वरना मैं अंपायर को बता देता। हाँ, इस मैच में निकाल ही देता अंपायर को।
He's quick onto that in the infield. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 रन मिलेंगे।
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
तीन रन निकाल लिए, मिस फील्डिंग हुई।
TATA ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
TATA taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Pinged off the bat.
Picked the shorter ball
4
and
run।
great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Power and precision in that shot. Trouble.
मुझे रन आउट हो सकते हैं, और 4 रन आउट।
Oh, great running.
पाटीदार जाना
An
होगा
innings that
उनको।
promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Wow, that's missed the lot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Winds up but miss it. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bangalore 59 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 रन में
Too
फील्डिंग
much
के
room
चलते
given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
बहुत ही बढ़िया टाइमिंग 6 रन
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, simple.
क्या है यार ये
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Pulled away straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Brilliant shot there. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Bra, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Yuvraj Singh end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. Should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
1 ही रन मिला पैंसठ टाइमिंग ही नहीं करते
They've gone up here. Singh from the Harbhajan Singh end. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
देख
Nice shot, straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Trouble!
सिंपल
Beautiful
कैच
catch.
कैच बड़ा बढ़िया दिंदे
In
ने
the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Massive outside edge. Singh has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
क्या फील्डिंग है रवाई के रखी थे आप
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's six. That's going right out of the ground. Livingston with a magnificent pull shot.
That's a brilliantly
ये
timed
क्या
shot
शॉट
off the
था
front foot. It just flew to the boundary for six.
पहला शॉट लगाया मैंने ऐसे बैकफुट
And
पे
last ball
6
isn't something you want to
स्पिनर
repeat
को
off. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Stoinis, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's a chance if it hits.
बच गए वहाँ पे
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 रन मिस फील्ड के चलते
Textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Not a bad innings. Was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. A really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's
Not
a
out
confident
है
appeal. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
But this could spell trouble.
सीधा आउट चल करण
And not hearing anything on this, this could be trouble. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Patrick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Bra from the Yuvraj Singh. Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the edge. time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
यार देख के करा देना है।
Misses
ले
everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
मैं पीछे नु करी जन्ना वो अगे नु हो ਜਾਂਦਾ।
Really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
दिमाग खराब कर देता हैगा।
End of the over. One from it. Bangalore, 111 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
एक ही रन मिल गया। हुण किदे कोनू खिलावां मैं हुण? कोई नहीं बचा।
Flex that
वाह
one simple as you
तेरे
like inside
शॉट
the
दी
ring.
जान ही है नहीं।
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Crash!
हाय
Beautiful bowling.
की करदे पे ने?
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
बच गया है भी।
Bra with a great delivery there.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੋਥੋਂ खेल होना सीधा आउट
They've
है।
gone up here. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally, the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Doesn't beat the infield.
ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆਂ ਬੋਲਿੰਗ ਚ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ।
Power and precision in that
पहला
shot.
चौका।
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
शॉट च जान ता ला लै उते तक ता भजा दे।
Was quick onto that in the infield.
एक और टाइम बड़ा शॉट.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over. Punjab 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away the field.
इंग्लिश ही मैच ले जाऊंगा आज.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, 5 off it. Punjab 14 for none. Kumar from the Yuvraj Singh end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
ये करदा की पे या
Can't fault
बंदा.
the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Brilliant diving stop. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Punjab 23 for none.
Power play half completed, and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
क्या शॉट लाया यार.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
इन्हें तो मैच भी नहीं फंसन देना.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nine runs added in that over. Punjab 32 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack.
क्या शॉट लगाया यार. सीधे हाथ से बॉल
That
सीधी.
showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
कीपर ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੀ ਪਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ।
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
फड़ी लो यार।
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Into the over, 10 off it. Punjab are 42 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some... bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no rewards of putting pressure on the batter. Bangalore with a massive shout. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone aerial with that one. Will land safe. Might not be four.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off. Getting nice and settled at the crease now. We have to be very happy with that last shot. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. Time for a little more freedom in the field. Hazelwood from the Yuvraj Singh end. That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Singh has plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some.
Well, what a
की
lovely
करते
shot.
पे
It
ने
flew to the boundary. That's
आज
clearly
तो
not the
मैच
type
हार
of
जाना
delivery to
आरसीबी
be
ने।
bowling here.
Great shot. Through the gap.
एक विकेट भी नहीं मिल रही है।
Straight to the fielder. Over. Punjab 64 for none.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Two runs coming from that over. Punjab, a 66 for none. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Gets that away.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary. A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Pandya back on now.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. Have to head back to the pavilion. Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Punjab, 109 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
फाइनल अभी हुआ नहीं है, एक और मैच खेलेंगे हम। जब तक आरसीबी नहीं जिताएंगे तब तक खेलते जाएंगे।
I'd like to see him just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Massive outside edge. 5 runs added in the over. Punjab, 114 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
That was one of the easiest.
Play by USB drive.
Good evening, one and all. You join us for this
seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
We're nearing the end of this tournament. The pitch, it still looks in good condition, and I expect plenty of runs and wickets today. The crowd's built up nicely and is already making plenty of noise. Let's get down to the action. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowler and fielders look really confident. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bangalore are 8 for none.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Needs to be on target.